Putin News Now. TASS news agency of Russia appoints Putin ally as new director. As of Wednesday's publication of a government order, the state news agency TASS will be headed by Vladimir Putin's former election spokesman. Since the beginning of the Ukraine war, the Kremlin has tightened its control over the media, closing down major independent news outlets and labeling many journalists and publications as foreign agents. Sergei Mikhailov was removed from his position as general director of TASS and replaced by Andrei Kondrashov, who was appointed by Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin. Since 2012, Mikhailov had been the company's general director. Kondrashov, 50, is a state TV journalist who served as Putin's election headquarters press secretary in 2018. TASS was originally established as the St. Petersburg Telegraph Agency in 1904, making it Russia's pioneering state-run news service. The name, which originates from the Soviet era and stands for Telegraph Agency of the Soviet Union, has been kept. European intelligence officials told the news outlet Bloomberg on July 4 that Russia plans to send more Chechen fighters and convicts to Ukraine to fill the void left by the withdrawal of the Wagner PMC. Wagner's departure won't alter the course of the war in Ukraine, but Bloomberg cites unnamed sources as saying Russia is likely to send more Chechens and convicts to the front lines in the coming weeks in an effort to prevent a general mobilization. The exact number of soldiers that Chechnya could supply is currently unknown. Ramzan Kadyrov, the Chechen warlord, boasted on his Telegram channel in May that 7,000 of his troops were already in Ukraine and another 2,400 were being trained. According to Bloomberg sources, the Ukrainian counteroffensive poses a threat of exhaustion for Russian troops. After Wagner PMC announced its withdrawal from Bakhmut, Russian officials reportedly sent a large number of troops there, leaving the occupied regions of southern Ukraine short-handed. Wagner PMC leader Yevgeny Prigozhin told Russian journalists in May that he had lost 20,000 soldiers in the months-long battle for Bakhmut. About 50,000 ex-convict mercenaries, he said, were fighting for the enemy. Despite being the most effective unit of the aggressor state, the head of Ukrainian military intelligence, Kyrylo Budanov, had predicted that Wagner's militants would no longer take part in the war after the failed mutiny of Yevgeny Prigozhin. Ukrainian forces have reportedly advanced 1.3 kilometers toward the port city of Berdyansk as part of their ongoing offensive along the Bakhmut, Melitopol, and Berdyansk sectors of the front. A large number of engineering fortifications and strongholds temporarily occupied by the Russian forces have prevented Ukrainian forces from entering Bakhmut, according to Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar. We're broadcasting the Ukrainian perspective to the world. Help us out with a one-time gift, or join our Patreon. It is very good news.